top it all off, blimey, at 8 o'clock in the evening, there's Rust for Glory, who are one of the leading Neil Young tribute bands. Who knew in the country?
Who knew?
I know. For a nice way to spend your Saturday.
That sounds like a great way to spend a Saturday.
Yeah.
We're live. Welcome to Streaming Out, the Neil Young tribute live stream. Yes, we've got all the harmonicas here. We've got the guitar. Welcome home. Welcome back. Welcome to Streaming Out, the only Neil Young tribute live stream that exists anywhere. Hi there, Gerald, thank you from Oregon, thank you for joining us, and for the love of guitars, thank you, Keith, for joining us today. Very nice to see people here. And so today we're introducing a new feature on the stream. It's very exciting. It's almost too exciting. So a new method of selecting songs. It's going to be called The Wheel of Young. Yes, let's have a round of applause for that. I think it deserves it. The Wheel of Young, ladies and gentlemen. It's the finest feature. It's probably the most technical thing I've ever done on this stream. It took hours of planning, months of planning, and it's finally here. The Wheel of Young. Let's have a look at it. There we go. So we have a spectacular looking wheel of Neil Young songs. 180 songs are on the wheel. Okay, so 180 songs. It might lag because I'm using the wheel, but it will go back to normal. Good evening, Steve. Thank you very much for joining us live here, live from Studio 5. It's Streaming Out, and this is the Wheel of Young. So for the first song, I'm going to spin the wheel. Yes, very exciting. Every spin is a win. So let's go. Let's spin the wheel. Let's spin another number for the road. Let's go. And we have a winner, ladies and gentlemen. It's Wrecking Ball. Wow, that's the first song, a song I've only ever played once. So Wrecking Ball is going to be the first song. Fantastic. I knew that would do that to me. Let's go to Wrecking Ball, a song we've only played once. Well, I can't remember what key it's in or anything. So let's have a look at Wrecking Ball. And that's quite good, actually, because we will be playing the Wrecking Ball in Hull on the 11th of September. So get your tickets. Now, Wrecking Ball is a song from the album Freedom. And Wrecking Ball, the wheel has spoken. Like I say, the wheel has made it lag, but it will go back to normal. Wrecking Ball, let's go. An open book, you got nowhere to hide, we got nowhere to go. But if you still decide that you wanna take a ride, meet me at the wrecking ball, where something pretty and white, and we'll go dancing tonight. Meet me at the wrecking ball, where something pretty and white, and we'll go dancing tonight. I see your smoky eyes right across the bar. I've seen that look before, shining from star to star. Though I can't take that chance, if you got time for one dance, meet me at the wrecking ball, where something pretty and white, we'll go dancing tonight. Meet me at the wrecking ball, where something pretty and white, and we'll go dancing tonight. Meet me at the wrecking ball, where something pretty and white, we'll go dancing tonight. Meet me at the wrecking ball, where something pretty and white, we'll go dancing tonight. There we go. Wrecking Ball. Now, just seeing if it's going to catch up. Let me just turn some of these things off. I'll turn that off. Hopefully that will make it stop. No, okay. The wheel makes it lag, but I like the wheel. I like the wheel. We're going to stick with the wheel no matter what, through thick and thin. Of course, you can still request songs if you want to, and of course, if you send a donation with the request, I will, of course, prioritise it above all else, of course. If you want to support the stream, there's things in the corner there you can do that with. Yeah, the album Freedom is a very good... it's one of his best albums, actually. It's a really good album. It's very varied. Loads of different types of songs on it. So we're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for the wheel again. It's the Wheel of Young, ladies and gentlemen. I like the Wheel of Young because it takes away my freedom of choice, and There's no set list here, and there's no sponsors either. There's no sponsored by nobody except you, dear listener and viewer. Let's go back to the wheel, and where's the other browser? So, it's time again to spin the Wheel of Young. Whoa, big support as well coming in from For the Love of Guitars and Mark. Thank you very much. Big support. Thank you coming from those two people there. Thank you very much. And I will do those next. But I've got to honour the wheel as well. We have to honour the wheel and play on the beach because I've already spun the wheel. So we're going to do On the Beach, and then we'll do Look Out for My Love and Ambulance Blues coming right up. And let's get the wheel off the screen first. The world is turning. Hope it don't turn away. The world is turning. Hope it don't turn away. All my pictures are falling from the place I hung them yesterday. World is turning. Hope it don't turn away. Need a crowd of people, but I can't face them day to day. Need a crowd of people, I can't face them day to day. And though my problems are meaningless, that don't make them go away. Need a crowd, I can't face them day to day. Went to the radio interview, ended up alone at the microphone. Went to the radio interview, ended up alone at the microphone. Set up alone at the microphone. Get out of town. Ooh, I think I'll get out of town. Get out of town. I think I'll get out of town. I head for the sticks with my bus and friend. And where it leads, we don't know where it ends. Get out of town. I think I'll get out of town. World is turning. Hope it don't turn away. Ooh, the world is turning. Ooh, I hope it don't turn away. Wow, thank you very much. Big support again coming in from Mark. Thank you, with another song. So we're going to honour these songs while I can still remember what they were. So first, Look Out for My Love. Thank you for the donation, and we will do that one now. Let me just switch the wheel off and see if that helps with the lagging. Adjust the chair. There we go. Look out for my love. There's a lot to learn for wasting time. There's a heart that burns. There's an open mind. Look out for my love. 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 You own it. You own it. You own it. There's a weight on you, but you can't feel it. Living like I do, hard for you to see it. Was I hurt too bad? Can I show you daylight? How can I be sad when I know that you might? Look out for my love. 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 It's in your neighborhood. I know things are gonna change, but I can't say bad or good. Silver wings of morning shining through the gray day. while the ice is forming on a lonely runway. Hydraulic wipers pumping till the window glistens. Something saying something, no one seems to listen. Men with walkie-talkies, men with flashlights waving up upon the tower. The time reads daylight savings. It's home again to you, love. You know it makes me wonder, sitting in the quiet slipstream in the thunder. Look out for my love. 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 Look out. There we go. Look out for my love. Thank you for the donation and the request. Thank you very much. And we're going to do Ambulance Blues. So Mark, I believe, requested that with the donation. Thank you very much for the support today. We're going to down tune for this one. We're going to do some live down tuning. I do have the other guitar that is already down tuned, but it's the smaller nylon one I'm not going to play. I don't want to play Ambulance Blues on that. So we're going to down tune. And then after that we'll play Last Trip to Tulsa, which again I think I've only played once. So we'll see how that goes. Live tuning. Come on, there we go. There we go. We're going to do Ambulance Blues as requested. Thank you very much. And then we're going to do Last Trip to Tulsa. Let's go. Back in the old folky days, the air was magic when we played. The riverboat was rocking in the rain. Midnight was the time for the rain. Isabella, proud Isabella, they tore you down and plowed you under. You're only real with your makeup on. So how could I see you and stay too long all along the Navajo Trail? Burnout stubbed their toes on garbage pail. Waitresses are crying in the rain. Will their boyfriends pass this way again? Oh, Mother Goose, she's on the skids. She ain't happy, neither are the kids. She needs someone that she can scream at. And I'm such a heel for making her feel so bad. I guess I'll call it sickness gone. It's hard to say the meaning of this song. Ambulance can only go so fast. It's easy to get buried in the past when you try to make a good thing last. Today, entertainment section, this room at the top for private detection. Now to mom and dad, well, it just doesn't matter. Well, it's either that or pay off the kidnapper. So all you critics sit alone. You're no better than me for what you've shown. With your stomach pump and your hook and ladder dreams, we could get together for some scenes. I'm up in T.O., keeping Jive alive. Out on the corner, it's 5:30. The subways are empty, and so are the cafes, except for the farmer's market. You can still hear him say, you're all just pissing in the wind. You don't know it, but you are. And there ain't nothing like a friend who can tell you you're just pissing in the wind. Never knew a man tell so many lies. Had a different story for every set of eyes. How can he remember who he's talking to? I hope it isn't me. I hope it isn't you. There we go. It was almost in tune. We almost did it. But now we're going to do Last Trip to Tulsa. And we're going to... I've only done this once before in my life. But I have been thinking about doing it again, so this is good. Yeah, that string is... Need new strings on here. Haha. It's a sitar. Definitely new strings. We roll with it because it's live, you know, live music, and anything can happen, and that's a promise. Anything will happen. Let's have a look. Last Trip to Tulsa is a request from Mark. Thank you very much for your kind support, and we will do Last Trip to Tulsa if I can find the lyrics, because I can't remember anything about the lyrics from this apart from a couple of lines. Let's have a look. Last Trip to Tulsa. Where is it? Is it under T? The Last Trip to Tulsa. Are they messing with me here? Yes, it is. It's under. Don't look under L for that one. It's under the. It's under T. I'm going to do the sort of a. We're going to do this version of it. I'm going to do the Rust for Glory version of it. It's kind of like. Kind of like the live version he did during Time Fades Away. Well, I used to drive a cab, you know. I heard a siren scream, pulled over to the corner, and I fell into a dream. There were too many needing pennies and 3 young girls who cried. The West Coast is falling and I see rocks in the sky. preacher took his Bible and he laid it on the stool. He said with the congregation running, why should I play the fool? Well, I used to be a woman, you know. I took you for a ride. I let you fly my airplane. It looked good for your pride. 'Cause you're the kind of man, you know, who likes what he says. Yes, you're the kind of man, you know. There we go. 'Cause you're the kind of man, you know, who likes what he says. I wonder what it's like to be so far over my head. Well, the lady made the wedding and she brought along the ring. She got down on her knees and said, let's get on with this thing. I used to be a singer, keeping managers alive. When you saw me on the corner and told me I was jive, I unlocked your mind, you know, to see what I can see. If you guarantee the postage, I'll mail you back the key. Well, I woke up in the morning with an arrow through my nose. There was an Indian in the corner trying on my clothes. Well, I used to be asleep, you know, with blankets on my bed. I stayed there for a while till I discovered I was dead. The coroner was friendly and I liked him quite a lot. And if I hadn't been a woman, I guess I'd never have been caught. Well, they gave me back my house and car and nothing more was said. I was driving down the freeway. My car ran out of gas. Well, I'll start that verse again. Well, I was driving down the freeway. conversation, but I was afraid to ask. The servicemen were yellow and their gasoline was green. Although I knew I couldn't, I thought that I was gonna scream. Well, that was on my last trip to Tulsa, just before the snow. If you ever need a ride there, be sure to let me know. Chopping down a palm tree when a friend dropped by to ask if I feel less lonely, if he helped me swing the axe. I said, no, it's not a case of being lonely. We have here, I've been working on this palm tree for 87 years. I said it's not a case of being lonely. We have here, I've been working on this palm tree for 87 years. And he said, go get lost and walk towards his Cadillac. I chopped down the palm tree and it landed on his back. Yeah, I've not listened to that but for months, for many months. There we go. We're going to do the reverse capo thing now. These strings need changing though, so it's probably a little better. The G string is screwed, man. But yeah, there we go. There's a version of Last Trip to Tulsa there. So now it's time to go and spin the wheel again. I think it's time to spin the wheel again. How does this work? Oh yeah, we just spin it. Yeah, okay. Okay, we'll spin the wheel. If any songs come up that we've already played tonight, I mean it's a 1 in 100 and something chance that we might if any of those songs come up, I'll just spin it again. Okay? Like I say, it's lagging a bit, but that's fine. Okay, let's go. What are we going to play next? Come on. Give me something a bit easier to play. It is motion pictures. Wow. Wow, fantastic. It's going, the wheel is speaking to us tonight. It's going for some obscure song. We're going to very obscure songs tonight. Fantastic. We're going to play it with the trash strings on it. Yeah, definitely. I'll buy some new strings this week. With those donations, thank you. I will buy a new set of strings for this, because this has been we've been playing gigs with this over the summer, and it's been incredibly hot, and these strings are trashed, so I'll buy some more for next week's stream. But until then, yeah, let's play motion pictures. The wheel has spoken, and that's what we do. We obey the wheel, unless you can send requests as well still, but we will do motion pictures. The wheel has chosen. The wheel has chosen. Where is it? Where's motion? It begins with M. There we go. Sung this a couple of times. I don't know if there's a harmonica in this. If we were to play a harmonica in this, what would it be? Yeah, thanks. Thanks for the love of guitars, Keith. Thank you. Thank you very much for tuning in. And yeah, I'll be back next week. Thank you. Thank you very much. We've got to get into this now, motion pictures even. With a sitar. Pictures on my TV screen, home away from home, living in between. But I hear some people have got their dream. I've got mine. Hear the mountains are doing fine. Morning glory is on the vine, and the dew is falling. The ducks are calling. I've got my think they've got it made, but I wouldn't buy, sell, borrow, or trade anything I have just to be like one of them. I'd rather start all over again. Those headlines, they just bore me now. I'm deep inside myself, but I'll get out somehow, and I'll stand before you, and I'll bring a smile to your eyes. I'll bring a smile to your eyes. Motion picture. There we go, motion pictures there, chosen by the wheel, and this is what I like about this. I've not chosen any songs. It's been a combination of the wheel, the great wheel of Young, and some requests. And of course, like I say, if you send a request, I will honour it with, especially if it comes with a little bit of support, because I've got to buy new guitar strings, so. So, yeah, if nobody requests song, yeah, what we'll do, we'll go back to the wheel. The Wheel of Young. I think the Wheel of Young is proving to be a great success. I'm very proud of the wheel. So let's spin another number for the stream. Let's go interact with this browser thing we have here. And it's going to be... we should have a fanfare or something that... it is... Sample and Hold. Wow! Sample and Hold. The Wheel of Young, ladies and gentlemen. The Wheel of Young has great taste in Neil Young songs. Fantastic. We'll do Sample and Hold. When I was testing this before, a couple of days ago, do you know what? I'll do it on the banjo. When I was testing this, when I was testing the wheel, I span it 3 times, and of course each song that came up was like, there were dead easy songs. It was like Heart of Gold, stuff like that. Doing it on the stream, it's like, yeah, sample and hold, yeah, okay. But that's the fun. That's the fun of it. Let's go for it. Sample and hold. Let's have a look. We'll do the banjo version, which is the special Rust for Glory unplugged version. And if you want to see the full trans album on acoustic instruments, such as the banjo and guitar, you can go to our Patreon, and there's a whole video of me playing the entire trans album from start to finish on acoustic instruments, including banjo. Let's get it in tune first. Sample and hold, but not the angry one. A new design, new design. I need a unit to sample and hold, but not the lonely one. A new design, new design. I need a unit to sample and hold, but not the only one. A new design, sample and hold. Send it out right away. Satisfaction guaranteed. Please specify the color of skin and eye. We know you'll be happy. Need a unit to sample and hold. Need a unit to sample and hold. Don't hesitate to give us a call. We know you'll be satisfied when you energize and see your unit come alive. We know you'll be happy. Need a unit to sample and hold. I need a unit. I need a unit to sample and hold. I need a unit. I need a unit to sample and hold. I need a unit to sample and hold. Perfection in every detail, fabricated from the curl of the hair. Of the nail, because our units never fail. We know you'll be happy. Need a unit to sample and hold. Don't hesitate to give us a call. We know you'll be satisfied when you energize and see your unit come alive. We know you'll be happy. Need a unit to sample and hold. To sample and hold. We need a unit. We know you'll be happy. Oh, you need a unit to sample and hold. Not the only one, the only one, only one. There we go, sample and hold on the banjo. Yeah, it is on the banjo. There we go. So let's go back to the wheel. I think the wheel is working. I like the wheel. It's going to be a regular feature here on the channel, on the show. So let's go back to the wheel. Of course, if you want to request a song, you can do that. And of course, if it comes with a donation, it will be given the highest of priority. So let's spin the wheel and see what happens. Let's have a look. And I'm gonna, whatever song it will be. Actually, that's not true. If it's in a really weird tuning, I might use one of the other guitars, but we'll see. Anything can happen here. Anything can happen, and probably will. So let's have a look. If it's a song that's already come up, we'll just spin it again. We have a winner. We have a song. We have... Oh, look at this. It's a very on the beach heavy stream tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The wheel has chosen almost every song from On the Beach, and we love that. That's why we love the wheel. The wheel is great. We love the wheel. And also, I'm holding the banjo. I mean, what could be more perfect? It's almost like the wheel. It's destiny. The wheel of destiny, I should call it. The wheel of fate. Because I have the banjo already in my hands, and it chose for the turnstiles. There you go. So for the turnstiles, it will be. Let's do it. Now, is that the whole song? It isn't it? Yeah.
All the sailors with their seasick mamas hear the sirens on the shore, singing songs for pimps with tailors who charge $10 at the door. You can really learn a lot that way. It will change you in the middle of the day. Though your confidence may be shattered, it doesn't matter. All the great explorers are now in Granite Lake, under white sheets for the great unveiling at the big parade. You can really learn a lot that way. It will change you in the middle of the day. Though your confidence may be shattered, it doesn't matter. All the bush league batter are left to die on the diamond. In the stands, the home crowd scatters for the turnstiles. For the turnstiles. For the turnstile.
There we go. Thank you, Wheel, for choosing that. The Wheel of Young, ladies and gentlemen, choosing For the Turnstiles. And let's try another song on the banjo. I think we can stretch to 3 on the banjo. I think that's something we can do. I think that's not out of the realms of possibility. So we're going to go back to the wheel. Yes, stick a cloth on the back. That is a good idea, and I will do that. Well, I could put a wrap a t-shirt around it, couldn't I? Something like that. Yeah, that is a good idea. Yeah, to make it grip the thing, but I do need new strings as well. So let's have a look. So wheel. Let's go back to the wheel. I love this wheel. I'm really starting to enjoy. I'm getting into the whole. Let's roll this thing. Okay. It does go a bit laggy, but that's okay because as long as I close it after, I'm still working on the technical side of things here. Spin, 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 and it's gonna win. Every spin is a win. It is Powderfinger. Fantastic. There we go. The wheel has spoken. It's Powderfinger. And it's on the banjo. I'm holding the banjo. Whatever instrument I'm holding at the time has to be that one. Okay. Okay, just made my browser go weird. Okay. Let's get the G harmonica. We might need the harmonica for this one. It's Powderfinger, ladies and gentlemen. The wheel has spoken. Look out, Mama, there's a white boat coming up the river with a big red beacon and a flag on a man on a rail. Think you better call John, it don't look like they're here to deliver the mail. It's less than a mile away. Hope they didn't come to stay. It's got numbers on the side and God is making big way. Daddy's gone, my brother's out hunting in the mountains. Big John's been drinking since the river took Henny Lou. And the powers that be left me here to do the thinking. And I just turned 22. Was wondering what to do. The closer they got, the more these feelings grew. Daddy's rifle in my hand felt reassuring. He told me red means run, son. Numbers add up to nothing, nothing. But when the first shot hit
coming. Raise my rifle to my eye, never stop to wonder why. Then I saw black and my face splashed in the sky. Shelter me from the powder and the finger. Cover me with the thought that pulled the trigger. Just think of me as one you'd never figured. Fade away so young, so much left undone. Remember me to my love, I know I'll miss her.
There we go. Powderfinger on the banjo. Fantastic. I think the Wheel of Young has done a fantastic job tonight. It's been a success. As successful as you could possibly hope for. And so we're going to do something that, yeah, I was going to put something, what if I put a guitar strap around the back? One of them cloths. Yeah, that's good. Anyway, we're gonna wheel again. Wheel Young. Wheel of Young. The Wheel of Young. It's time to spin it again. Will this be the last song? It might be. It might be, unless if we get some a donation request. Of course, we'll do it. So, but this might be the last one. It depends how it goes. Let's have a look. The Wheel of Young. Spin. Wheel. The Wheel of Fate. The wheel's still in spin. And it's stopped on. We have a winner. We have a winner. Hawks and Doves. Wow, yeah. Hawks and Doves. The wheel has spoken, ladies and gentlemen. We did this one recently on the 4th of July, of course. We did it on the 4th of July. I did it on the banjo, actually. So I'm going to do it on... We're going to do it on the guitar this time. Just the G string that's a bit screwed, but it's Hawks and Doves, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to do it. The wheel has spoken. We always need more volume. Turn up your TV, turn up your devices. I mumble a lot between the songs, and I drift away from the mic. That's probably better right now, like that. A bit better, probably. Hawks and Doves, the wheel has spoken. We must obey the wheel of destiny, the wheel of fate. Now it begins with H, so we're looking in the H section. We have Hawks and Doves, ladies and gentlemen. This is a song from the album Hawks and Doves. Ain't getting old, ain't getting younger, though I'm just getting used to the lay of the land. I ain't tongue-tied, just don't got nothing to say. I'm proud to be living in the USA. Ready to go, willing to stay and pay. USA, USA. So my sweet love can dance another free day. USA, USA. In history, we painted pictures grim. The devil knows we might feel that way again. The big wind blows, so the tall grass bends. But for you, don't push too hard, my friend. Ready to go, willing to stay and pay. USA, USA. So my sweet wife can dance another free day. USA. Got people here down on their knees and praying. The hawks and doves are circling in the rain. Got rock and roll, got country music playing. If you hate us, you just don't know what you're saying. Ready to go, stay and pay. USA, USA. So my sweet, sweet love can dance another free day. USA, USA. Whew. There we go, Hawks and Doves, the wheel. You have to obey the wheel of fate, the wheel of destiny. The wheel has chosen, let's see what the wheel has been trying to tell us. We've been having a lot of songs from On the Beach. We've had a song, Hawks and Doves, about a time when the song Hawks and Doves was written at the time when America was, the USA was in a state of confrontation with Iran. So it's completely irrelevant to today's news. Completely nothing to do with anything that's going on today, unfortunately. No, there you go. And it's just this stuff doesn't age, does it? Human beings, it's a cycle. Everything just keeps going on. It's like a wheel that just, if it spins long enough, everything comes back around again. So let's do, I don't want to finish on Hawks and Doves. It's a bit, although I do enjoy playing it, but we need another song. Let's see what the wheel is going to bring us this time. The Wheel of Fate, ladies and gentlemen. How do you do it? Right, I'm still getting used to this. Gotta press that, and then you've got to minimize that, and then just press that. And there we go. Let's see. Unless we get a donation, this will be the last song of the evening. And we have a winner. We have, look at that. How perfect is that? How perfect is that? I swear, man, the wheel knows. Isn't that correct? The wheel knows, man. The wheel knows. This is way better than that. This is a better set list than I could have ever imagined. So we're gonna finish with Living with War. I mean, how perfect is that, really? It is perfect. Hawks and Doves, Living with War. I think we know what the wheel is trying to tell us. My guitar strings are telling me to buy some new ones, so I will be doing that this week. But we'll leave with this. War every day. I'm living with war in my heart every day. I'm living with war right now. And when the dawn breaks, I see my fellow man, and on the flat screen we kill and we're killed again. And when the night falls, I pray for peace, try to remember peace. I join the multitude, I raise my hand in peace. I never bow to the laws of the thought police. I take a holy vow to never kill again, to never kill again. I'm living with war in my heart. I'm living with war in my heart and my mind. I'm living with war right now. Don't take no tidal wave, don't make no mass grave, don't take no smoking gun to show how the West was won. But when the curtain falls, I pray for peace, try to remember peace. In the crowded streets, in the big hotels, in the mosque and the door of the old museum, I take a holy vow to never kill again. I try to remember peace. living with war every day. I'm living with war in my heart every day. I'm living with war right now. I'm living with war in my heart every day. I'm living with war. I'm living with war. I'm living. There we go, living with war. And thank you to everyone who's tuned in tonight. Thank you very much to everyone who donated. Thank you for your big support, Mark and Keith from For the Love of Guitars, which is a great channel. If you're interested in guitars and acoustic guitars, electric guitars, any kind of guitar, that's a great channel to go and have a look at. And thank you, Luca. Thank you, Star Guitar. Thank you, Gerald. Thank you, Swept.v. Thank you, everyone else. Thank you, Steve, and everyone else who's tuned in today. But yeah, the Wheel of Young will be back. We'll be back next week, next Saturday, the 1st of August. We're going to have another action-packed show for you. So tune in. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Check out the Patreon there as well for more stuff. And thank you very much for tuning in. And thank you all. And bye for now. Peace.